If you want to add shapes in Gimp, whether that means clean rectangles, perfect circles, custom polygons, or even stars, this video will walk you through the easiest methods step by step. Gimp does not have a big one-click shape toolbar like some other editors. But the good news is that it gives you several powerful ways to create shapes quickly and professionally. In this tutorial, I'll show you 3 different methods so you can choose the best one for the shape you need. If this video helps you, please hit the like button and subscribe for more simple Gimp tutorials just like this. Alright, let's jump right in. The first method is the fastest and best for basic shapes like rectangles and circles. Start by creating a new layer so your shape stays separate from your background. Go to Layer, then New Layer, name it if you want, set the fill type to transparency, and click OK. Working on a transparent layer gives you more control because you can move, edit, or remove the shape later without damaging the rest of your image. Now choose your selection tool. If you want a rectangle, press R to open the Rectangle Select tool. If you want a circle or oval, press E for the Ellipse Select tool. Once the tool is active, click and drag on the canvas to draw your shape. You'll see the selection outline appear around the area you've chosen. If you want a perfect square or a perfect circle, go to the Tool Options panel and turn on Fixed. Then choose Aspect Ratio and type 1:1. That locks the proportions so your shape stays perfectly even. After you've made the selection, it's time to color it in. If you want a solid shape, pick your foreground color first. Then choose the Bucket Fill tool by pressing Shift and B and click inside the selection. You can also go to Edit and choose Fill with FG Color. If you want an outline instead of a filled shape, go to Edit and choose Stroke Selection. Set your line width, make sure solid color is selected, and then click Stroke. That gives you a clean border around the shape without filling the inside. When you're done, remove the selection by going to Select and choosing None, or use Ctrl, Shift, and A. This clears the marching ants so you can see the final result clearly. Now let's move on to Method 2, which is perfect for more creative shapes like polygons, stars, and spirals. Gimp includes a built-in plugin called Gfig, which acts like a hidden shape drawing tool. To open it, go to Filters, then Render, and click Gfig. A separate window will appear, and Gimp will create a temporary shape workspace for you. At the top of the Gfig window, you'll see different shape icons such as line, rectangle, circle, polygon, and star. Pick the one you want. On the right side, you can customize the shape settings, while the left side shows a live preview. You can decide whether the shape should be stroked with your current brush, filled with a solid color, or filled with a pattern or gradient. Once you're ready, click and drag inside the preview area to place the shape exactly where you want it. When everything looks good, click Close. Gimp will automatically render the shape onto your main canvas. This is a really useful method if you want more than just basic geometric selections and you want something a little more decorative or stylized. The third method is the best choice for custom shapes like triangles, pentagons, or any shape that needs precise control. For this, use the Paths tool. First, create a new layer and make sure it is active. Then select the Paths tool by pressing B. Click on the canvas to place anchor points, also called nodes. Gimp will connect each point with straight lines, which makes it perfect for sharp polygon shapes. For example, if you want to make a triangle, click 3 times to place the 3 corners. To close the path, hold Ctrl and click back on the very first point you created. Once the shape is complete, go to the Tool Options panel and click Selection from Path, or use Shift and V. That converts your path into an editable selection. From there, you can fill the shape with the Bucket Fill tool, or go to Edit and choose Stroke Path if you want an outline. This method is excellent when you need precise custom geometry that the basic selection tools can't easily create. When you're finished, clear everything by going to Select and then None. So, to quickly recap, use the selection tools for rectangles and circles. Use Gfig for stars and other preset shapes, and use the Paths tool for custom polygons and advanced designs. Once you get comfortable with these three methods, adding shapes in Gimp becomes very easy and very flexible. If you found this tutorial useful, make sure to like the video and subscribe for more Gimp tips, editing tutorials, and beginner-friendly guides. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.